Dharamsala their second home. Many more cross the border each year in search of a new life, often just passing through for a blessing from His Holiness before settling elsewhere. It's a bustling community, doggedly preserving religious, educational and cultural traditions. Do you get angry?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yes. If you ask some stupid question, I may lose my anger.
Oh. But people never think of the Dalai Lama as getting angry. We think...
That is nonsense. I'm a human being. Of course, I think I spent a lot of sort of time or energy trying to shaping my mind, try to less these negative emotions such as anger, hatred, jealousy. I'm Buddhist. From the Buddhist viewpoint, it may take eons, it may take several lives, year by year, or decade by decade, you can see some improvement. Now, today is my mental state. Compare, say, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Today, I think, hopefully, at least hopefully, I think my mental state much better. So that's, I believe, result of my practice. But still, I'm a human being. I'm a normal human being.
No.
Therefore,
no,
I think I prefer, I should have angry or anger in order to show I'm a normal human being.
Richard Quest joins me now live from London with more of his close encounter with enlightenment. Now, Richard, tell me, as you were that close, eye to eye, did he reach you?
Oh, not only that, he gave me a big hug. I was a bit concerned, Kira. This is His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Was I allowed to touch him? Would it have been a diplomatic faux pas to shake his hand? Not a bit of it. Walk into the room, the man with that infectious laugh just goes, big hug from Dalai Lama. And I'm just sort of left thinking, you know, this is one of those career moments that you will, or I will, remember.
Everybody dreams of an interview like that. I'm extremely jealous, but then again, I'm not being very spiritually sound if I'm being jealous, so I have to be very thankful that you got this interview. Tell me more of what he was like and what you really walked away from, Richard, with.
We were there to talk primarily about spirituality. And the key question, do you have to have God to be spiritual? Now, in the same program that I was making, an American pastor, Rick Warren, says, yes, you do have to have God. The Dalai Lama is very clear. You can have something called secular spirituality. It is about being good within. And that's the one thing you feel when you meet this man. He has striven for 50 years, 5 decades in exile, Kira. And this man has striven to be at peace, to try and find tranquility. And he says you can do it without having any God, if you like, into the equation. That was most surprising for me.
Well, was he somehow saying that God is in all of us? However you look at it, God is in all of us. It's just a matter of finding it and figuring out how to bring it out in the best way.
No, I think he was more suggesting that actually, in some cases, God can be a hindrance to finding that spirituality in the sense, and I can hear the right Christian movement, you know, frothing at the mouth, reaching for their laptops and texting their approbation even as we speak. But what the Dalai Lama is saying is, it is about doing good. What they call the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if you can do that, and if you can train your mind to get rid of the anger, the jealousy, bad luck there, Kira, you're going to have to work a bit harder on that. If you can get rid of all of those,